live streams. How are you doing? It's a great afternoon. I'm here. I'm Sue, and I'm here at the hippie shop in Mold. And we're going to do one of our fabulous live streams with Mo. She's going to be doing some tarot readings, taster tarot readings, offering up her cards and reaching out to you guys direct. So already got some incredible comments coming in, guys. Thanks so much. Hopefully my sound's okay. Please let me know you can hear me nice and clearly. I've been playing about with some new tech, so let me know if you can hear me okay. What I'm going to do in a minute is I'm going to bring Mo on live with us and introduce her for those of you that have not met Mo before. She is our resident reader. Really exciting to have her back again. We're just developing these live streams all the time with her. She's going to, we're going to reach out then to you guys. Already I'm seeing in the comments people asking for a reading. Thanks, Andrea, to say that you can hear me okay. That's really reassuring. Cheers, Paul. So yeah, we're going to reach out. So if you've tuned in and you're hoping for the reading, I see we've already got Andrea, but she's had a reading before, so she's happy to wait if someone else wants a reading first. But I will start to pop the comments up. Also, I'm just going to pop up some of the comments while I'm chatting through. We've got people watching from all over. So do you know what's really lovely when you tune in? If you just drop, even if you don't want a reading, just drop in the comments where you're watching from, because I love it. I love finding out. We've got Andrea from Stoke-on-Trent. Paul's just down the road in Minnesota, down the road from Mold. Wow, we've got Coventry tuned in. I don't think that's that far from where Mo is, but I'll let her tell you where she is. And then lots of comments coming in asking for readings. So what I'm going to do now without further ado is I'm just going to get my screens right, and we're going to bring Mo in because I can see her. She's waiting there in the wings, so to speak. Is that what you say? In the wings, waiting in the wings. So let's see if I can bring Mo in to join me just now. Hopefully we have Mo come in any minute now. And there you have it. Hello, Mo.
Hello.
Lovely to see you. Thanks for coming and joining us again.
I know. Messing about again. It's being silly with technology.
No.
Here we are.
We do it. We always get there in the end, don't we, Mo? We always get there in the end. And I don't know if you've noticed, Mo, but we've got some new backgrounds and it's all looking a bit swish. So thanks, a big shout out to our tech guys at North Wales Media. I had them on last week. We had a little live with them. And we've got all these lovely, colourful backgrounds and things now. So hopefully it's looking like a really nice experience for everyone and everyone's enjoying what we're doing. Talking of which, I need a photo of you, Mo. I want to get you a nice picture of you with showing us some of your cards at some point. So I can make up a little poster with it for the guys so that they can see that when we're streaming live to YouTube now as well. I think I told you that last time.
Yeah.
So we're all over YouTube and the Hippie Shop Facebook page. We've got loads of viewers in already, Mo, from all over. Is Coventry near you?
It's about 30 miles. It's only up the motorway, a couple of junctions up the motorway. It's not far.
Oh, cool. Well, we've got Michael from Coventry. He's tuned in. So there we go. Hi, Michael. Okay, so first up was Andrea, but she said she'd love a reading, but she's had one before. So she's happy to wait a bit. So if you don't mind, Andrea, I'll take you up on that. We'll take some of the new folk because there is quite a few new folk. And I guess, should we start? There's a lovely lady first up was Hayley. So Hayley says, yes, please. She'd love a reading. Hayley Elizabeth. So I'm gonna let you take the floor, Mo. I'm gonna let you get on with it.
Okay. I'm going to start off like I usually do with my I would say this is probably my weekly card. For those of you that don't know me, I draw a card for myself out of my Angel Alley card deck, just for guidance for the day. And this one I quite like. It's aventurine. So obviously it's a crystal. It's aventurine, and it's about growth. And it's about, really, I think we all go through certain situations when we sit back and say, oh, where am I? What am I doing? What's it all about? And I think particularly nowadays, and I know I do, and I feel at times that I'm at a bit of a stalemate, spiritually or even socially. And it's about, this card is about looking back to where you've come from, because we've all come from somewhere. And you might be thinking to yourself that, oh, my life is only the same as it was 10 years ago, apart from lockdown, etc. But it isn't. And it's about analysing what you've achieved over the last year, 2 years, whatever. And I find it's particularly useful now because over the last year, we think that we've stagnated and been really not achieved much. But if you think about new things you're probably doing, new ways of communicating with people, new ways of entertaining yourself, it's all little achievements. And then you can think then, okay, what next? How do I grow from here? And this is what this card is all about. It's all about the green. It's about, the aventurine is a lovely green stone, by the way. And it's about communicating and talking about your plans and your dreams. And it's about going forward and expanding what you've got now. Okay, so that's my little lecture for the day. Hayley, I've chosen the Earth Magic cards today, or they've chosen me, I'm not sure which. So what I'm going to do now is give them a shuffle, and I'll just spread them across the table, and then I'll pick 3 cards for you, and we'll take it from there. I'm going to give them a good shuffle because I can't actually remember the last time I used these. So just in case they didn't get shuffled properly. Right. Quick spread. Oh, there's one that jumped out at me. Your first card is the Stone People, and it's about vigilance. Interesting. Another one here. Okay, I like this one. Perspective. That's your, if these were working in a past, present, future, this would be your present card, perspective. And then your last card is reflection. And funnily enough, Hayley, it's almost as if I'm reading that first card, the adventuring card, to you. So card number 1, vigilance. It's not so much about looking back. It's about, this is going to tell me a story more rather than a past, present, future thing. Because this is about being aware of opportunities, being aware of people around you, being just a little bit careful. Don't dive into a situation immediately. Just have a little think about it. Be careful. Weigh up the pros and cons of any situation. And I suspect you've been doing that for a little while. There's no rush. Just be aware there may be pitfalls, but there will be also opportunities for you. Right, funny enough, this is similar to what I was saying with the aventurine card. This is reflection, and it's about looking back at lessons that we've learned. It's weird because it's so much like the aventurine stone. It's about looking back at lessons that we've learned, I feel there's been a situation in your life where you've come out of it and you've gone, never, never again, never again. What this card is saying is, don't cut yourself off from various opportunities because of a past mistake or a past stumbling block. Sit back, look at it as if it was happening to somebody else. Try and put yourself in a position where you're looking in on the situation and it's not yours, and give yourself some advice that you would give to somebody else. Gosh, that's a bit garbled, but I hope you understand what I mean. And this is about perspective. And again, it's backing up the reflection card. It's saying, if you can put the situation into some sort of perspective. And again, what I'm trying to say is try and look at the situation, even past or present. Try and look at the situation as if it was happening to somebody else. Try and distance yourself from it a little bit, and you'll find the answers that you need to your question. I sincerely hope that's helped you, Hayley. And we'll see where it takes us. Do let me know if it was any good to you. Okay, and is there a... Yep.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Mo. And I'm just going to flick Mo's details up in between times. Down below there, you can see them, where you can contact Mo direct if you want a personal one-to-one reading. She is able to do those in person. But maybe now would be a great time to mention that, is it still on, Mo? Is it still happening next week?
I've got some bookings already, so I've got 4 bookings already. So
wow,
we've only a couple of spaces left. So yes.
Oh my
but it's
goodness. My goodness,
yeah.
We'll need you for a whole week at this rate. So guys, what we're talking about, Mo is going to be in person at the hippie shop in Mold next week. So you can still contact her direct, can't they, Mo? They can still get in touch with you and reach out.
I do distance reading just as well.
But she's making a special trip up just for us to come and do some in-person readings above. We've got the reading rooms above the hippie shop where Mo always used to work out of for us. So she'll be here, and it sounds like she's literally only got a couple of slots. So my advice would be drop Mo a text now if you would like an in-person reading next week with her, because I reckon she's going to be completely booked up before she gets here by the sounds of it, which is wonderful.
It looks like it, yes. I'll try and get myself a break, but yes.
Oh, yeah. Wonderful. So next up, we've got Paul. Paul Hughes would love a reading, please. So I'm going to hand over to you, Mo.
Okay. Hello, Paul. Let's see what we've got for you then. I'm still using the Earth Magic cards. They're just appealing to me today. I've given them a little shuffle. And we'll add, when I do one of these, when I get a lot of people coming all together, quite often we do get a similar card out, or the same card can come out for 3 or 4 people. And quite often you find that in these situations, like with the MBS fairs and things, people come and we're in a similar situation, so similar problems have cropped up for us. So here we go, Paul. Your first card is, grounding. And I think it's the same front to back. I think you'll know what I mean by this, but we'll go through it when it comes, when I start the actual read. Your second card is, invocation. I suspect, Paul, that I might be preaching to the converted here, but we shall see. Okay. Wake up call. Ooh, this looks as if it could be quite deep, Paul. Let's see what they've got to say for us. I literally am going to say whatever comes into my head with these cards now. The grounding, Paul, I'm fairly sure you know there are times when emotionally and spiritually we can literally float off the planet. We get too involved in situations and we're just not seeing the real situation. What this card is saying, particularly, funnily enough, the Earth cards, what this card is saying is get out there, get your shoes and socks off, get in there, walk around on the earth and get some serious grounding done. You're a bit overwhelmed with what's going on in your life and you're not settling down to kind of sort through it. Your next card was Invocation. Now, I've got a feeling, you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong here, Paul. I've got a feeling that you have got your own little, I can't call it a shrine, and I can't remember the word for the thing in a church, but I think perhaps if you haven't got one, this is saying get yourself a little corner somewhere where you can have some crystals and some candles and maybe a crystal ball or a dream catcher, a little corner where you can sit, be on your own and start, like the adventuring card was saying to us today, be on your own and start thinking seriously about where you need to go from here. I've got a feeling that you either do or have done or are attempting to do what I do. And I'm fairly sure that you either can or you will very shortly. I've got a feeling that you can do it anyway. But this, I don't think I need to tell you what this one is about, Paul. I think you've had a bit of a wake-up call. And I think you're not 100% sure what it was all about. But again, if you sit and do a bit of grounding, if you get yourself a nice little corner, if you listen to the, I should grab myself a piece of aventurine if you can. They're bound to have it at Rainbow. And start seriously thinking about where you go from here. Now is your time to plan your future. This massive great wave, it's not a damaging wave, it's washing away all your problems and stumbling blocks, and it's giving you a clear path. It's giving you a way forward. All you have to, you kind of know what you need to be doing. This is saying, wake up, son, do it. Okay, Paul, that was a bit short and sharp and sweet, and I hope it resonates with you.
Thanks again, Mo. Getting lots of comments of thanks from people and people reaching out asking for the reading. So we do try and get through as many as possible. I will mention just now that we also do a free giveaway, and I've just popped the details there for you guys. About 3 o'clock when Mo's finished, we will draw a free giveaway, and we're giving away this week a beautiful gift bag of 5 hand selected crystals that Sarah selected yesterday, which you would have seen on our live stream. So they will be in the free giveaway this afternoon at 3 o'clock. To be part of that, all you need to do is put hashtag Hippie Shop Mold in the comments for us, all lowercase, and you will be automatically entered into the draw. And if you aren't local and can't collect, we will post them out to you. So worth doing that. Definitely worth doing. So back to the readings, Mo. We have got first of all, we've got a lovely comment from Paul saying that was absolutely amazing. All your words resonated with me. Thank you so very much.
Oh, lovely. You're most welcome, Paul. Thank you.
We also got a thank you from Hayley for that first reading too, Mo. So next up,
lovely.
We've got Michael, who's from Coventry, Mo.
I've got relations in Coventry. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Hello, Michael. Let's see what we've got for you then, shall we? I've shuffled them while I was talking to Sue, so I'm just going to spread. Oh, one's leapt out. Ooh, interesting. Instinct. Good old Wolfie. It's a lovely talisman wolf, and it's quite often a very busy spirit guide. Might be one of yours. Karma. And finally, okay, it's a similar. We've got the vigilance card here again, so this is going to be quite interesting. Michael, let's see what they're saying. Hopefully, Michael, you do some sort of meditation, and this is telling me that one of your spirit guides is a wolf, but it's also saying you're a bit inclined to talk yourself into and out of situations where your gut is telling you one thing, but your head and your heart saying, oh, be careful, be careful. What the instinct card is saying to you now is trust your gut. Your instant reaction, you know, you meet somebody for the first time and your instant reaction is, oh, okay, I'll get on with this person. Or, oh, no, follow your gut. Your gut is never wrong. It's never wrong. Too often we talk ourselves out of our instant reactions, and it's not the right thing to do. Yes, have a look at a reaction. You have a oh, don't go there reaction. Have a look and think, well, why? But don't argue with your instinct. Just think why your instinct would be telling you, warning you, really. So, you've got two little messages here. The one is follow your instinct. And the other one, I would, if you don't do any kind of meditation or visualization, I can't do long meditations on a regular basis because I'm too much of a fidget. I'm an Aries and I can't sit still for long. You can probably tell by the way I'm fiddling about here. But a little visualization, just sit quietly, hands open, I do, eyes shut, feet on the ground, obviously, and just create a picture. It could just be a little woodland scene. It could be a lake. It could be the sea. It could be anywhere where you can feel calm and comfortable. And if you do that, you'll find that the answer to a lot of your questions will come. Right, and this is karma. I just feel that somebody has played a bit of a, I can't even say a mean trick, hasn't served you too kindly recently. And what this card is saying is, don't worry, you haven't got to do anything about this. Sit back, karma will out, it will happen. But the other thing is, if you notice on there, the DNA, this is telling me that your ancestors, maybe a grandparent, maybe even older than that, used to do what I do, had the gift of knowing stuff periodically. And this is saying you can develop this. If you follow your instinct, trust your gut, you can develop this for yourself. But the main message from this card is don't do anything about the wrong that's been done to you. Karma will sort it. And what was your last card? Okay. Did we have the vigilance card before? I can't remember. A similar one anyway. This is just, it's not a warning as such. It's just keep your eyes open for an opportunity now. Rather than a warning, it's oh, I don't even know what it is, but I've got the shivers here. Something a bit nice is in the offing for you here. Might be It might be a change of job or a change of living, but it's an opportunity. So keep your eyes open for it. Whatever the opportunity is for your future, grab it. Don't hesitate. Follow your gut. Grab it. It's going to be really lovely for you. I can't go into it deeply, Michael. I'm really sorry, but it's saying a change is coming for you. Don't talk yourself out of it. Go for it. Okay. Right. I hope that resonates, Michael. I hope that helps in some way. Seemed a little bit vague, didn't it?
I'm a great believer in karma, Mo. I don't know about you, but I really do believe in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that was
really sure
very
going to happen there. Yeah.
Very interesting. Next up, again, I know you're all commenting, requesting readings. We will try and get through you all, but please be patient with us. So next up on my list is Jill. We've got Jill Hopkins. Would love a reading, please. Jill. Jill.
Okay.
Thank you, Mo.
Okay. Hello, Jill. Let's see what we've got. I've been shuffling away here, so let's see, do the little spready bit. You probably notice what's happening today is these aren't necessarily doing a past, present and future. They're doing telling me a little story. I've already pulled you 3 cards. I'll just turn them over for you now. Card number 1. Oh, submerged. Now this, I'll tell you what's happening with them. Okay. Veiled and stillness. Now this first one tells me, and don't deny it, Jill, you're one of these people that people look at you and think, oh, Jill, she can cope with anything. Jill will sort it. She's okay. You're I would liken you to the swan, Jill, where you're floating along the river or across the lake, looking totally serene and totally managing everything. And what nobody knows is that you're paddling furiously underneath. It's a little warning to you, darling, to give yourself a little bit of space and do a little bit of kindness just for you. Not always for everybody else, just one for you. This actually could apply to a lot of people here, Jill, but I think you're in a situation now, which a lot of people are, where you're thinking, oh, where do I go from here? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the possibilities are. But what the card's saying to me is, don't worry, because everything will become clear for you. Just take a little time now. You're so busy doing stuff for everybody and not considering yourself. What this card is saying, take a little bit of time for yourself now, relax a little bit, but don't worry, because whatever this I don't know where I'm going feeling is coming from, Jill, the fog is clearing. You will see clearly, and it's soon. You will see clearly, and you'll know exactly what you need to do and how things are going to turn out for you. And finally, we have, it's a follow-on from the Veil card, really, from the both of them. Stop paddling furiously now. Just float for a little while. Just take your time. If you can, I say I've said this, I know before, I'm a big one for meditation or escapism, if you like. Sitting quietly, preferably outside with your feet in the earth if you can, under a tree or whatever. And just visualize somewhere similar to this, if you like, somewhere nice and still and quiet where you can just relax and let your mind flow into your next situation. These all these cards really are a little, not a warning, advice. Slow down, take your time, just relax and you'll find that things will become clearer, and you may get a little bit of help that you deserve, as opposed to you dishing out all the help. Maybe somebody will come and give you a hand when you really need it. Okay, Jill.
Thanks for that, Mo. Just
I seem to be hurting through these. I hope I'm making sense here for people.
We've got so many comments. It's incredible today. Next up, I'm going to get straight to it. We've got, I love this name, Cold Coffee Ice Cream. Sounds great. Is asking for a read. And they've said, will I see progress in health by the end of the year? And I think the name is Reika. Is that Rekha? Thank you, Mo.
Okay. And any question? I missed that last little bit, so I'm just going to, I've done the shuffle, do a bit more, do this, and let you go.
Yeah, so they're asking about their health. They're asking about their health in particular, Mo.
Okay, let's see if the cards give me some help there then. Thank you. Well, this is nice because this is breach. That's your first card. That one's leaping up at me. Vulnerability. I can never say this word, so you might need to read it for yourself. Vulnerability. And focus. Okay. Funnily enough, the health question is kind of relates back. I don't know if you were watching, but if you can, go back to the beginning of my thing. Aventurine is an incredibly good healing stone. It absorbs pain and discomfort and helps with the healing process. It's also very good for the heart. Why I smiled when this came up, when I knew you were asking about your health, is breach. And this is, I love whales. I call them the, I don't mean Welsh whales, I mean whales in the water. I call them the record keepers of the earth. And I just love the way that they swim along, and then come up for air, take a big breath and carry on doing what they're doing, swimming along and taking their time. And this is telling you to take a few deep breaths, to you've had a bit of a fright health-wise, and you're quite nervous about what you can do and what you can't do. So now this, I hope I'm making sense here. This card is telling you to just relax a little bit now. Try not to be afraid. Just take a few deep breaths, and again, close your eyes if you can and just think, okay, what do I need to do now? Just, it wants you to relax more. It wants you to take your time and not rush into any given situation now. But the big thing is the breathing. Give yourself breathing space. The vulnerability, this it sort of backs up what I've said. I think you've had a health scare, not just being poorly. You've had a health scare, and you are feeling quite nervous. And what this card is trying to say to me is stop fretting, stop worrying, just relax into the situation. It's a sort of go with the flow card. If you can, again, I'm back in the meditation lecture again here, but if you can, just sit quietly, picture yourself walking through a field of, you know, sunflowers and lupins and all sorts, as in the card. It's giving yourself time to heal, not only physically, but emotionally as well. But also allow yourself a bit of vulnerability. We're not all rocks. We're not all built so that we can cope with anything. Just allow yourself to have a little weep over the situation if you want to, or share your burden with a friend. Don't try and carry it all yourself. Focus. This is this card I always think is about my good old amethyst. And amethyst is one of the best healing and cleansing stones that you can possibly get. I'm hoping that you've got some. Again, this is about not focusing on where you are now. It's focusing on, I don't think it's about a future prediction. It's about focusing on feeling better, focusing on pick a day. I think we all get them, days where we think, oh God, I wish I was dead. And then we get days when I think, whoa, I'm feeling good today. Find one of those days and try and remember, try and focus on it. Or imagine getting up out of bed one day and thinking, I feel great. And the more you think about that, the more you will feel great. It sounds like a silly prediction. But grab yourself a piece of amethyst as well. Absolutely marvellous stone. It's excellent for communicating how you feel. So going back to the vulnerability card and letting somebody else help you. And just focus on yourself for a little while. Just relax into being you and getting well. And you will get there. Okay.
That's fab. Thanks again, Mo.
I'm never
do you know
sure if yeah, go on.
What's so lovely is we've got people chatting now in the comments, giving each other little tips about meditating. So there's Radha mentioning about meditation and giving some recommendations of things to look up, which is really lovely, isn't it? That people are sort of helping each other in the chat.
Oh, lovely.
And so that's just really lovely. It's so nice to see people being very, very kind and lovely to each other, and especially in these times. And Cold Coffee says, thanks very much.
Strong belief. Oh, good. Cold coffee. I'm busy drinking cold tea at the moment.
Okay. I'm drinking cold water myself. Right, we've got next up. Don't forget, everyone, I've got Mo's details at the bottom. There's a big long list. I have got you all down. We might might not get through you all. It does happen. But next up, without further ado, we've got Ruby. Ruby Jane would love a reading, please.
Ruby Jane. Yeah. Hello. Here we go. Oh, that little card's bent itself. I'm going to keep it for you. Let's see what we have for you, Ruby. Is it Ruby Jane or just Ruby? It doesn't really matter terribly much because it's all for you anyway. Ooh. So your first card, synergy. All sorts of meanings that's got. I think you know about this. Ancient wisdom and healing. This is going to be a nice, calm little read for you here, Ruby, because I think you know who you are and where you are and what you can do. I love this card because it's got absolutely everything in it. It's got all the colours of the rainbow. It's got all the colours of the chakra system. And it's all about nature and people and life and oxygen and everything coming together for the well-being of all mankind. So what the card is saying to me, that things are coming together for you now, coming to fulfillment. You'll find you're kind of in what I would call a jigsaw situation at the moment, but you'll find now that the pieces will start coming together. Oh, yes, this is what I need to do here. And okay, oh, right, okay, that fits. This sort of thing. So you might want to make some notes about your plans and then draw yourself a little, I do a ladder, a step by step, what I need to do next. And you'll find that everything will drop in place and fairly quickly. This one tells me you're either in the caring industry or you are a healer yourself. I think you know this, but I'm not sure that you actually practice it, but I think you should. This is the good old spirit guides here, all there ready to help you, to show you what you need to do. I think you just need to take the next step here. I hope I'm right. You need to take the next step because you have got what you need to fulfill all the possibilities. That's just words that have leapt into my head, so I have to give them to you. And this again is obviously what it says, ebb and flow. Literally go with the flow now. You'll find there'll be the odd one step forward, two steps back, but things will, because of the synergy card, things will come together, but there's no rush now. One step at a time. Take your time, one step at a time. You will get there. I've got a feeling it is got to be to do with healing and working with people less fortunate. I'm sure you'll correct me if I'm wrong, but don't rush now. There's no need to panic. Just take your time. I will say that from feedback I've had, if ever there's any kind of a prophecy in the cards, it's always within the next 6 to 12 months that things shape up the way the cards say they will. So there's good luck with that one, Ruby Jane, and I hope it resonates with you.
Thank you, Mo. You're right there, sticking in there with...
Yeah. How are we doing?
So we're doing great. As always, Mo, we've got a big long list of people, and I am just going to keep referring them to contact you direct. But next up, now
yeah,
this is a tricky pronunciation. I always love these ones. I apologize if I get your name wrong. Is it Visha? Is that T kind of silent? So it's Tvisha. Visha Shetty. Would love a reading, please.
Okay. I'm just going to say how it sort of looks. It's because the print on my screen is too small and I can't quite read it. But okay, Tisha, let's see what we've got for you. I'll give them another little shuffle. And see where we go. Right, spread. Okay. Oh, that's nice for your first card. Celebration. And the one right next to it, we're going to go with that one as well. Promise. Ooh. Okay. And let's see what this one is saying. Emergence. This is interesting. Haven't seen these cards for a while. Makes you a little bit unique, my dear. Let's see what we've got here. Celebration is exactly what it says. Have we just had an important birthday or a result? I've got a feeling it was a favourable result. Maybe I'm not sure. I've got birthday and result that this person is celebrating. But also the card is saying, get out there and dance a bit, dance in the rain, jig about, get yourself excited, get yourself jumping up and down a bit, get a little bit physical, and celebrate your life. There's loads of stuff for you to say. Oh, I can't keep burbling on about this. But what I'm getting is big birthday, but also another celebration. So you'll have to advise me on that one. This one usually comes up with new beginnings. I've got just got a feeling that there has been a parting of the ways, which is what the celebration thing is all about. But it's also a promise that you are on the right path, that you are going the right place. You can see the couple here. Now, I'm not necessarily saying that this is a romance thing, but it is a promise of a calmer, smoother, happier time for you. Let's see what the last card says. Okay. This is quite personal, my love, and if you want to get in touch with me afterwards, message me or something, and we'll talk, because this is... Okay, I have to go for this. My feeling is that you have been suppressed by somebody or something, and this is to do with the parting of the ways and the celebration thing, and you've just got yourself out from under. And this is saying now you can start showing the world the real you. I'm not going to go any further with this one because it's a little bit personal, but I think if you just look at the cards, look back on this and look at the cards, you'll find that your future is really, really promising now you've got out of the situation that you were in. Oh, I hope that's okay. But as I say, message me or email or whatever if you want to discuss it further. Okay, my love.
Wow, that's really exciting, Mo. Wow. I'm
got
getting all
chills on that.
Yeah, I'm getting goosebumps. So I was like, oh, what's that about?
I kind of hope she's local and she can come in and see us next week. That would be good.
That would be incredible, wouldn't it? Yeah, just a big shout out again. We've got quite a few viewers on. Mo has been doing throughout lockdown these online readings for free, reaching out to you guys through our pages and YouTube channel. But she's going to be in person at the Hippie Shop, 8 Daniel Owen Precinct in Mould next Saturday, all day. And I think she's only got about 2 slots left because she's so good. People are so drawn to Mo. So if you really want to come and see her in person, I really strongly recommend getting in touch with her very quickly. Next up, there's a big long list, and we are not going to get round everyone, guys. But next up is
two more, so
sorry,
Mo. We'll only get through just about two more, I think.
Okay, Mo.
I'll tell you what, we'll do 2 more, and we'll do Andrea because she's been waiting if she's still on.
Okay, lovely. That's really kind. Thank you. So next up then is Shawn. Shawn says she keeps seeing the numbers 555 and 222. Is this significant at the moment or just coincidence? And she would love a reading, please.
Okay. Shawn, I wish my other friend here. I have another reader friend who is excellent with the numbers. But yes, 55. Any double numbers or treble numbers are quite significant, but I would advise that you look them up, Google them. Just Google the meaning of 55 or the meaning of, what was the other one? Can't remember. Because numbers are significant. Our entire life is about numbers. Our age, our weight, our height, the whole thing. It's all about numbers. How many steps you take. The whole thing. So look it up because they are significant and it is quite exciting. I haven't got time to go into the number thing here, and I'm not as good on it as you'll find on the web. So I would advise you to have a look. Right, let's have a look at card. Oh, celebration again. How funny. I did say at the beginning that cards can come up because people can be in similar situations. Focus, that's come up as well. How odd. Wonder if we'll get at the third one that's ebb and flow. 3 cards that have already come up. Bear in mind that they might have a slightly different meaning for you personally. The celebration again, you need to look up these numbers. Funnily enough, my part of my car reg is 55 because the numbers are significant, but it is again, this in actual fact is predicting a cause for celebration. Oh, maybe you've got results coming up in August, or yeah. So maybe, I don't know, is it results coming up? Because I've no idea of your age, but you are going to have cause for celebration. It's not a big birthday. I think it's results that you're going to have. And going on from that, again, this is the time now to kind of narrow down your thinking, narrow down where you want to go. Telling me that your thoughts are a bit scattered. I would suggest that maybe you're a middle of the year birth, somewhere June, July-ish, and you can jump from one situation to another, one plan to another, one thought to another. And what this card is saying to you now, you need to choose one particular path, focus on that and see where it takes you. Your thoughts are a bit too scattered at the moment. You need to calm them and focus them on something that you need to do for your future. So let's see what your last card says. Ebb and flow. So yeah, yeah. Again, this is a little bit, like I said, you're inclined a bit to run from one thing to the next. Oh, I'll do this now. Oh, but while I'm doing that, I'm going to think of this. And while I'm thinking of that, I'm going to sort that. And that's fine. But what it's saying now is literally sit back a little bit. Stop planning too many diverse things. Just go with the flow. See what happens. Give yourself a break for a month or two. Sit back and think, what's next? And I tell you what, if you do find out about those numbers, will you let me know? And good luck to you, Shawn. I think it's all going to be lovely.
Right, Mo. I'm just going to give a big shout out to Andrea, because she's just said, look, I got a reading last time and I'd love Mo to give my reading to somebody else. So how kind is that? How lovely.
Who's that, Andrea?
Yes,
oh, bless.
yes.
Okay.
So thanks, Andrea. So what I've got here in front of me, Mo, is we currently have a waiting list. Well, before I talk about the waiting list, can I just say we've got people watching from the Philippines, from Australia, Nottinghamshire, someone from India, and Radha's in Toronto. I mean, how incredible. We've got people from all over the globe watching your live streams just now.
Last. How lovely.
I'm so chuffed with that. I love it. So please do drop in the comments where you're watching from, because I find that fascinating. Also, don't forget your hashtag hippie shop mold for this prize draw, which is the giveaways coming up in a minute. But what I've got, Mo, is I've got 13 people in the waiting list. So would you like to give me a number between 1 and 13?
7.
2, 4, 6, 8. Sorry, 2, 4, 6. Number 7 is. It's not rocks. Let me just find that comment to make sure I've got that name correct. We have that many comments going on. We've also got someone watching from Lithuania, and that is actually our very own Zaramai. I'm going to give it a big shout out, and hopefully Carmen's with her and they're keeping well. Right, here we go. Rocks. So Rocks has said, would love a card if possible, please.
Okay. And then we'll do one more after this then, shall we, Sue?
If you're okay with that,
and that
would be fabulous. Thank you.
Yeah. Do rocks, one more, and then we'll. Okay. Oh, rocks. Hello. This one. Oh, I like this. Your first card is movement. That one came out with it. So we'll have, the shaman again. And let's have a look down there. Activation. Okay. It looks as if, judging by the cards, Rox, you're going to start getting quite busy. So let's have a little look. I love this. I don't know if you can see how clearly it is. This is the, to me, the river floating to the sea. You've got the beautiful sunshine here, the sun rays shining down on the river flowing gently. It's nice and gently, flowing gently to the sea. This is saying, to me, it's saying from now on, your life is going to start moving more comfortably. You can see from the card again, I'll show you again, that this river is quite smooth. There's no tumbling, there's no rushing over rocks. Not to say there won't be next week or further down the road, but it's saying that it's moving purposefully. It has no choice, it has to move. It's going out to the sea, and you've got a lovely, calm, serene scenery there. And what it's saying is, enjoy the calmness at the moment, enjoy the time, enjoy the movement, just let it happen. Just, again, it's another go with the flow card. But this is also saying a little contradiction here, because what it's saying now is things are coming. So take your time now. This movement thing, take your time, sit back and relax and enjoy the ride, because things are going to start moving. Things you've got or you've had plans that you've had put on hold for a while, maybe because of the COVID rubbish. But now things are going to start moving forwards for you. And here we go again. It's to do with healing, but this card now is telling me that you've got somebody out there ready to advise you, ready to help you, to point you in the right direction. It's also saying that you're going to end up helping a lot of people. I haven't got any more for you there, darling. I think this will hopefully make sense for you, but just go with the flow at the moment, because your plans are coming into action. But look out for this teacher. Look out for this person who is going to give you a little bit of help along the way. Okay.
Woo! And the names still keep coming in. I have got a big list here, Mo. So can you give me a number between... This is going to have to be our last reading today. I am so sorry, everyone that's been waiting patiently. Please do understand there's only so many people we can get through in an hour. So if you give me a number between 1 and 14, Mo, we can randomly select somebody.
4.
Was that number 4?
Yeah.
Now, that's really interesting you say that, because I kept them on the list, and it's Rada. Now, Rada has just popped a comment up, was asking how many people are in front of me, and then said, I'd like to give my reading away to somebody else. So...
Oh, bless.
But Rada's still there and has been really patient. So, yeah, I think possibly, Rada, you'd still like a reading. Is that correct? Yeah. I think Rada would. So that's Radha.
Okay. Are we doing this one?
Yeah, so Rada's... Yeah, I think Rada would like a reading. I hope I'm saying your name right.
I'll do this then. Well, we hope we're saying it right, Raza. So, right, your first card, is submerged. We've had this one before as well. Next one, I'm going to go there for this. Isn't this funny? This has come up as well before, breach. And that was next door to it. We'll go for that. funnily enough, 3 cards have come up. I did explain earlier on that quite, because really people on here are going to be pretty like-minded sort of people. So similar cards can come up, but you will notice that there's a slight difference with the card. I get different, or a slight, kind of sneeze, variation on the theme. And this submerge, it literally does say to me exactly what I said about the other card. This card always reminds me of it's on another deck. In another deck, this would be a swan paddling up the river. And as I said before, the swans, they come floating down the river and you think, oh, calm and majestic and got everything in hand. And really, they're paddling furiously, because 9 times out of 10, they're paddling upriver. And I suspect this is you at the moment, paddling upriver a little bit. What it's saying is, try and let go now. You haven't got to be the one to solve everybody's problems. I know it kind of distracts you from your problems, but just let go a little bit now. There is no rush. You've got plenty of time, and let's see what's saying. And yeah, this follows on. See, this is saying, come up for air now. Come up for air. Things have been set in motion already now. This submerged or your deeper problems, that's all set in motion. It's all it's a case of what will be to a degree. And this is now saying, the whale is saying, take a deep breath, take your time, relax, chill out, because it's all going to happen. And this is saying, again, now this one is saying, allow somebody to look after you for a change. Just, see, you're so kind. You were going to give your reading away. You don't have to solve everybody's problems. You're not totally invincible. You're not totally unhurtable. Totally wrong wording here. The grammar is awful. Just allow yourself to say, do you know, I am vulnerable. I do need a little bit of help. I do need a little bit of loving here. But again, relax, be yourself, allow yourself to let people know that you can't always manage everything for them. And just be yourself for a while. You're a lovely person, so be yourself for a while. Okay. I think we'll.
No. How are you doing?
We're probably done, Sue.
Yeah, I mean, just a quick shout out. Yeah, amazing readings as always today. I'll just sit here listening, and I'm just completely fascinated by some of the things that you're being, the messages you're coming out with. It's just incredible. Quick shout out to some of the people, Mo, that we couldn't reach out to today. OS Dawn, Owen, Hannah, Twinkle, Rami, Sasha, Giselle, Lisa, Angel, Brenda, Vida, Margaret, and Eva. And the comments are still coming in now. So Rada says thank you for the reading. Everybody's been saying thank you for the reading, or extra people asking for readings as well. So really popular. It's still really popular, Mo, doing these online sessions. I think you'll agree.
I know, and I really, it's good for me. It's good for me because I'm not thinking about money. I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just thinking about the people who come through to us, and I feel lovely. Thank Andrea for giving her read away, and Raz for trying to give the read away.
Yeah, some beautiful people.
And obviously, we're not doing the live again next week, you, but anytime soon, any to do them. So we'll work out for another one soon.
Absolutely, work out.
And thank you for watching, folks.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I don't know if you want to stay or you've got to scoot off, Mo, but we're going to do the giveaway. If everybody's ready, we're going to draw it. It's let's just get the old.
Do the giveaway because I want to know what it is.
Okay, so stick with us then, Mo. So we've got the draw. I'm just going to set the draw going right now. Let's do that now. And you can see all the names spinning. Someone even from the hippie shops entered there. That'll be Sarah in the background. So who have we got? Who have we got? Is it going to be some... Oh, wow. How interesting. Cold coffee ice cream one. So the giveaway was this gorgeous bag of gems that were hand selected by Sarah yesterday. And we've got in here Duratella, moss agate, dyed turquoise highlight, amethyst and clear quartz in this gorgeous little gift bag. So what I need you to do, Cold Coffee, is get in touch with me. Drop me a private message. I don't really want you to put your details on the public page, so drop me a private message, Coffee, and send me your contact information. If you can drop into the hip shop, if you're local. Oh dear, we've lost Mo, sadly. But yeah, if you can drop into the hippie shop, that would be fantastic, because I'd love to meet you. It'd be great to see you. But I understand if you are from far away, you may not be able to do that. So there we've got Andrea saying congratulations. She's won previously. So yeah, quite incredible. We've lost Mo, but I will find out what cards she was using, Dawn, because that would be quite interesting to know what the actual set was. I don't know. It's certainly not my expertise, so I don't know, but I can find out and we'll pop something in the comments for you. Just some really lovely comments. Thanks so much, everyone. I'm just spinning through the comments to see if there's anything else that we can pull up. I mean, all I can say is, wow, you guys have been incredible. Just really lovely to have so many viewers from so far afield. I think that's pretty kind of a credit to possibly that's why Mo's not here, because I'm going to sing her praises. She is one incredible reader. I've worked with her for a number of years now. When we ran large-scale Mind, Body, Spirit festivals, Mo was always incredibly popular at those festivals and will book up very quickly, one of our more popular spiritual readers. So, and moving on from there, we've connected with her, and she has done in-person readings from the hippie shop. So I've got her contact details at the bottom of the screen there. Please do contact her direct. She's incredibly approachable. She will be able to advise you if she can do a one-to-one reading with you. If you've connected with her today, I think she's mentioned a few of you. She would actually really like to speak to you again regarding the readings that she was giving. So there's obviously some more personal information in them. So you will find her on Facebook, but you've got her phone number there as well, which you can just drop her a quick text. I think that's her preferred method of contact. So Mo's commented now in the comments. I think she's watching, but she's not clicked on the link to rejoin. But if you're watching, Mo, perhaps you could just put in the comments there what is the tarot card pack that you were using, because some of the viewers are quite interested in that. So that'd be really good to know. And we'll get that information on display for everyone that's watching. As I say, if you haven't already popped it, because I will, believe it or not, I'll go back through these comments. There's absolutely hundreds of comments. It's amazing. It's so lovely to see all these comments, all these emojis. Do you know, it really makes it feel worthwhile. I know some of you are asking questions in the comments, and I'm sure if Mo can or has time, she will reach out to you and try and answer those questions. But I think the best way is for you to reach out directly to her, and then you can put your questions direct. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, but other than I'm going to pop up the shop address for you, because next week Mo will be actually here at Daniel Owen Precinct in the hippie shop doing readings. Now, I believe she's almost completely fully booked, so I would say reach out to her right now, get in touch with her on that phone number and see if you can book in for next Saturday here at the hippie shop if you want an in-person reading with her. As I said, she comes highly recommended, and I'm sure she would love to meet you. She's just mentioning there in the comments, the cards are the Earth Magic Oracle cards by Stephen DeFarmer. So there we go, in answer to your question. Who asked about that? I can't remember now. It was Dawn, wasn't it? Yeah. Was it Dawn? I think it was Dawn. Somebody had asked about what cards were being used. So there you go. You can see what cards Mo was using today. I've had a lovely afternoon again. We always run on. We always run over. But you know what? It's lovely. I just find it so relaxing sat here chatting to Mo, listening to her readings and interacting with you guys, really. I feel like it's a lot more personal, and we're able to connect direct with you. So yeah, just thanks so much for tuning in. We're going to have a little break next week. We won't be having a live stream. As I say, Mo will be here in person. So how lovely is that, that Mo's going to be in the shop with us next week in the flesh. So I hope you all have an amazing weekend. I am really looking forward to a couple of days off. The hippie shop's still open. We're calling them the DT team. So we've got Dave, Tanya, also Sarah is out there on the shop floor at the moment. So the staff there will be there till 4 o'clock today. So if you are local and you want to pop in, please do. We'd love to see you. If not, tune in online again. It will be a couple of weeks before we're back live. Interact on the Facebook page. Thanks for being so nice and all your messages of thanks to Mo. I wasn't able to get all those up, but we do appreciate them. So do keep them coming when you're getting your readings. That's really lovely to get that feedback straight away. And I do know that Mo watches these live streams back sometimes too, just to go over some of her thoughts and some of the comments, to read through those, because I think she finds it really helpful to do that. So it's been a really busy session today, and Mo's wishing you all lots of love and saying goodbye there in the comments too. So I think that feels like a really appropriate time to sign off, to say goodbye, to bid you all well a really lovely weekend, whatever you're doing. I was hoping to do a bit of gardening, so I'm hoping that the rain stays off and I can get out. But I think I'm just going to have to say goodbye now. It feels really sad, but thanks for watching. We'll do this again soon, guys. So you take care, wherever you are in the world as well. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you and goodbye.